In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to take any long-form footage and turn it into consistent, scroll-stopping short clips using Vizard. And yes, you can get started without emptying your wallet. If you've ever tried making short videos from hour-long recordings, you know it's a pain. Hours of scrubbing, guessing which moment will land, and then the headache of scheduling and posting. Vizard basically automates the boring stuff, so you can keep creating. First, let me give you a simple framework that will make your short clips actually perform. It's inspired by the prompt formulas people use for AI video generation. The same clarity helps when you're editing. Think of this as the clip creation checklist. 1. Objective. What's the point of the clip? 2. Context. Where does this clip sit inside the long video? 3. Motion or moment. What's the peak action, the laugh, the reveal, the takeaway? 4. Hook. What's the first 1 to 3 seconds that grabs attention? And 5. Aesthetic tone. Do you want high energy, chill, cinematic, or educational? That checklist keeps you focused and helps Vizard's AI find the best bits faster. So how do you actually use Vizard with that checklist? Start by uploading your long video. Tell the AI the goal. Do you want viral reels, educational snippets, or quotable highlights? Vizard's auto-editing viral clips will scan the footage and pull out moments that match that goal. It looks for spikes in audio energy, on-screen movement, and clear vocal emphasis. From there, you can preview a batch of ready-to-post clips. The magic is that it doesn't just chop it randomly. It gives you clips shaped around real performance signals and the objective you set, so you're not guessing which parts to promote. Now, you might have heard of tools like Heo AI or Midjourney. Heo is awesome if you're trying to synthesize brand new cinematic scenes from prompts. You can create wild, Hollywood-style generated visuals, but it's not built for creators who need reliable, consistent short clips from recorded interviews, podcasts, or webinars. Heo can be unpredictable and often needs lots of trial generations to get a specific vibe. Midjourney is amazing for stylized images and thumbnails, but again, it's about creation from scratch, not editing your actual footage. And yes, you can use ChatGPT or whatever LLM to help write hooks, captions, and ideas, but it won't edit your videos for you. That's where Vizard sits cleanly. While those other tools are powerful for generative visuals and prompt hacks, Vizard saves you time by turning raw long-form content into platform-ready short videos, and it handles scheduling and publishing too. Let me walk you through a typical workflow so this feels less abstract. Imagine you recorded a 1-hour interview, upload it to Vizard, set the objective to viral clips, and pick platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. The AI runs and suggests over 20 clips. Skim through. The ones you love can be batch processed. Auto-add captions, choose aspect ratio presets, and pick a thumbnail. If a clip feels off, you can tweak the start and end points or rerun the selection with slightly different objectives, like highlight a funny moment or shareable tip. Once you're happy, use auto-schedule. Tell the AI how often you want to post and watch it queue everything up. The content calendar lets you visualize the posting plan and make last-minute edits without redoing the whole set. It really cuts down the time between recording and regularly publishing by days or weeks. Here are a few pro tips that mimic the prompt-based mindset from generative AI, but apply to editing. First, be explicit with the objective. Viral is fine, but say whether you want humor, controversy, or educational moments. That nudges the AI toward different clip picks. Second, set the scene context if you care about continuity, like this clip should make sense on its own without the long video context. Third, highlight motion or changes. Vizard picks up gesture, laugh tracks, or mic hits. Tell it whether those are good or bad signals. Fourth, craft your hook using an LLM if you want a super swipe-worthy first line. Paste a few seconds of transcript and ask for 3 hook variations. Fifth, lock down aesthetic presets, filters, font styles, and color grade, so your clips keep a consistent look, a huge help for branding. You'll also want to mix in some human judgment. AI is great at finding likely winners, but your instinct knows your audience. Always audition a handful before scheduling. And when Vizard throws up a weird clip, maybe it's spliced mid-sentence or missed context, just tweak the cut or adjust the objective and rerun. One of the best features is batching. You can skim over 50 clip suggestions in a few minutes and either approve or discard at scale. That's where the real time savings live. Now, a quick note on how to combine Vizard with generative tools. If you love Heo's cinematic AI visuals, or you use Midjourney to design stylized bumpers or thumbnails, bring those assets into Vizard. Drop a Midjourney image as a thumbnail or an intro card. Use a short Heo-generated clip as B-roll, and Vizard will stitch everything together and keep your output cohesive. Meanwhile, use ChatGPT to polish captions and hashtags, or to write multiple hook options for A/B testing. Let's talk about mistakes people make. Number 1 is being vague. Make me viral clips without a bit of direction usually leads to generic results. Give the AI some guardrails. Number 2 is skipping captions, a massive drop in reach if people can't watch with sound. Number 3 is inconsistent branding. Change color palettes and fonts too often, and you lose the audience's visual memory. And lastly, don't overtrust a single generation. If something looks off, regenerate or revise. Small tweaks go a long way. You may be wondering about pricing and accessibility. Tools like Yo can be pricey if you need lots of generations, and their outputs are sometimes inconsistent, which eats into your time. Midjourney is subscription-based and focused on stills. Vizard, on the other hand, is designed specifically for creators who have ongoing long-form footage and need a repeatable pipeline. The ROI is in saved editing hours, more consistent posting, and better optimization of your best moments. For a quick experiment, grab one long video that already has a couple of high points, a laugh, a reveal, or a tip. Upload it to Vizard. Set the objective to educational microclip. Preview the suggested clips. Enable captions and a branded intro, then schedule 3 clips over the next week. Watch the analytics. You'll likely get a better idea of which moments resonate, which you can then feed back into your content creation strategy. If you ever hit a creative block, here's a tiny ritual I use. Copy the clip's short transcript, like 10 to 20 words, paste it into an LLM, and ask for 5 alternative hooks or 3 different opening frames. Test those variations as separate posts. Simple A/B testing like that helps you understand how small edits in the first 2 seconds change viewer retention. Okay, wrap up. Whether you're pivoting from long-form podcast episodes, workshops, or lecture reels, treating clip creation like a prompt problem, objective, context, motion, hook, aesthetic, gives you consistency. Generative tools like Yo and Midjourney are fantastic for creating visuals and vibes, but for reliably turning long videos into platform-ready shorts, Vizard hits a different sweet spot. Automated clip picking, batch editing, and scheduling that frees you up to make more content. If you want less grunt work and more output that actually posts on time, give this workflow a try. All right, that's it. Go upload something long. Let Vizard find the gems and see how fast you can fill your content calendar. If you want, drop a comment describing the kind of show or footage you're working with, and I can suggest the exact objective and hook formula to try next. Remember that consistent posting beats one-off viral hits every single time for long-term growth. You can even automate the process of finding the absolute best time to publish based on your audience's past engagement data. Look closely at the auto-generated captions for any awkward phrasing that needs a quick manual touch-up. A well-placed emoji in the caption can surprisingly boost click-through rates on certain platforms. Think about using your best quote as the initial text overlay on the video thumbnail itself. The editing panel allows for frame-by-frame fine-tuning if the AI's initial cut is just slightly off the mark. Don't forget to experiment with different background music tracks within the editor for emotional resonance. If you are repurposing a webinar, try setting the objective to key takeaways for concise learning snippets. For very serious content, select the cinematic aesthetic to apply a more dramatic color grade automatically. This whole system works best when you commit to feeding it fresh long-form content weekly. Treat the AI suggestions as a highly efficient first draft, ready for your final approval. The sheer volume of content you can now produce will likely surprise you at first. Make sure your original source audio is as clean as possible for the best AI transcription results. Garbage in, garbage out still applies, even with the smartest AI tools. If a clip's energy level is too low, simply discard it and let the system find a higher energy segment. For podcast clips, focus on moments where multiple speakers interject, as that signals high engagement. Batch editing your aspect ratios means you only set your preference once for the entire set of clips. This drastically reduces the decision fatigue that comes from editing every single clip individually. Imagine ending your week with a full content calendar already populated for the next 10 days. That peace of mind is the real unquantifiable value here. Let's revisit the hook. It needs to promise value quickly without giving everything away immediately. A good hook often uses a surprising statistic or a counterintuitive statement. If you notice a trend in your best performing clips, adjust your objective to lean into that style. Use the scheduling view to strategically place your highest value clips at peak traffic times. Don't be afraid to use the AI's internal search feature to find specific keywords within the full transcript. This is incredibly useful if you need a clip about ROI but can't remember exactly when it was discussed. The integration with scheduling means you are closing the loop from content creation to distribution seamlessly. Less time managing the process equals more time spent actually talking to your audience in real time. Consider creating a separate objective profile just for funny bloopers or behind-the-scenes outtakes. These seemingly minor clips often build the strongest personal connection with viewers. When you review generated clips, always read the auto-generated caption first to check for context. A misplaced comma in the transcription can sometimes change the entire meaning of a generated highlight. Always double-check that the chosen aspect ratio fits the intended platform perfectly. Vertical video dominates for short-form discovery right now, so prioritize that format. If you see a clip that's nearly perfect, don't rerun the whole analysis. Just trim the beginning and end points manually. Every second saved on editing is another second you can spend on ideation or engagement. Think of this as building your own personal, high-speed junior editing team. They handle the volume, and you provide the final creative direction. This system is the bridge between just having content and actively using that content to grow. If you are working with high production value talks, try the cinematic aesthetic with a film grain overlay. This simple addition can instantly elevate the perceived quality of the snippet. Don't neglect the CTA, even in short clips. Tell people where to go next. Even a simple link in bio for the full video works wonders. Remember to cycle through your different LLM-generated hooks for A/B testing next month. Data from those tests will tell you exactly what kind of opening line your audience prefers most. Use the batch editing color presets to maintain visual consistency across your entire feed. A recognizable visual style builds brand equity faster than almost anything else. If you feel overwhelmed, just focus on steps 1 and 2 of the checklist for your first 5 clips. Mastering the objective and context is the biggest leverage point for the AI. Once those are solid, the rest of the automation truly shines. Go ahead and set up your first batch upload right now. The time to start is always today. You will be amazed how much faster your content schedule fills up when you automate the slicing. This frees up brain space for the next big idea instead of tedious manual editing. Take control of your content pipeline and stop letting great moments get buried in hour-long recordings forever.